Why did you get into wedding filmmaking?
I absolutely love this question. I don't think I talked about it a lot, but this is the opportunity to talk about it. I got into video production in my last semester when I was studying music production and music performance at Berklee College of Music, and I always thought that visuals are an absolute necessary. And I also wanted to learn it. I wanted to do videos for myself. So that brought me into video, and then I got into music video production, and my whole music videos were all inspired by artistic filmmakers with creative visions and trying to find something cool, interesting that stands out, that is not like what you usually see. And then years ago, I had the chance to produce a romantic visualizer music video for a country artist, David Nail, and I caught myself doing a lot of posing and giving a lot of direction to the couple who we were directing. And then somebody said, "Wow, you're so good at this. Have you tried weddings?" I'm like, I never thought about that. And before going into weddings, I had a complete different idea of what that even was. And I wanted to get into weddings afterwards, but it was really difficult because even if I had the great quality equipment, people didn't really, "Oh, you've never done weddings." So, I want to hire somebody who has done weddings. And I'm like, but I've done a lot of other things that also happens once in a lifetime or hard to remake. Like, I would love to get a chance to shoot a wedding, and honestly, it was very difficult to get into it. But I had gotten into second shooting, and that's where that becomes the story. I met this gentleman called Justin Thompson, and he's just a phenomenal. He understands the business really well and the creative aspect. I look up to him. I thank him greatly because he entrusted me to be second shooter in a zoo project, and then he calls me a few days before one of his weddings. I have a wedding. Are you available? And I'm like, yes. And I'm like sweating because I'm like, I've not done a wedding. I mean, I'm confident about my shooting, but I have not done a wedding. And he was like, he gave me a chance. So I'm absolutely grateful that he gave me a chance, and it went well. I was incredibly nervous, like I thought I was gonna puke, and I definitely overshot. I definitely treated it more like a documentary because I had no idea how to give or what sort of directions to give, but I learned a ton of things from him about the directions, about just how a wedding day goes. And he hired me a week after, and then I got hired by another gentleman who was really good but had a complete different style of working. I analyzed his wedding films with a 150-page slide that I created. Every shot I analyzed, I made notes, and I was super nervous. I also rented another camera the day before to shoot it, and that's when I started learning about the Sony a7S III and getting more and more into the wedding realm, and that is kind of what got me more and more into wedding filmmaking. And then I was looking at other edits, learning more about the edit part of it. So yeah, and since then I probably shot close to 100 weddings and worked with a lot of photographers. I've done weddings where I did both videography and photography, and yeah, that's pretty much the story of how I got into weddings. And I just love it. I love connecting with people. I love telling their story. I love finding a way to tweak my editing style to create a wedding film that's unique to the couple themselves. So yeah, that's my story. And click over here to check out another question that I'm going to answer.